Hello children, welcome to Yamuna's Physics. We have to discuss the topic energy stored in a capacitor. That is section 2.15 of the lesson capacitance and potential. Okay. Now, how comes the energy in a capacitor? That's a question. And why do you need to do some work? We know that potential is work per unit charge. So here again the same concept we are using. We are using some work, or we need to do some work in order to charge the plates. We have two plates. To charge the plates we need to do some external work. Why? So let us see why you are using some work. Okay. So energy stored in a capacitor is the work done. I told you some amount of work is to be done. Build up the charge on the plate. So initially the plates was uncharged, no charge. Simply we are taking two plates and keeping one over the other in this manner. Then some amount of work is done by the external voltage source or battery. How? Let us see. So initially, look at the figure. Imagine the two plates doesn't have any charge initially. Now, once the battery is connected, what happens? The positive of the cell is connected to the upper plate, negative is connected to the lower plate. So, as the positive is connected to the upper plate, what happens? Slowly charges start dumping on the upper plate. As the upper plate get few positive charges, due to induction, induced charges are created for the second plate. So the upper portion, this is how it is there. So when this is getting positively charged, here also you have positively charged. This is the lower plate. So well inside the lower plate or the upper portion of the lower plate gets negatively charged due to induction. That we have come across in the first lesson of electrostatic, charging by induction. And same time the reverse side, the lower part gets positively charged. So this is what happens. Upper plate internally positive, lower plate internally negative. And the lower part of the second plate gets positively charged. That positive is taken away through this to the negative potential or the negative terminal. So what is remaining? You have two parallel plates, here with positive charge, here with negative charge. That means in between these two plates there is uniform electric field from the plus plate to the minus plate. As always, electric field is directed from positive to negative. So this is the direction of the electric field. It is uniform electric field because the capacitance is the same and you are dumping the charge in a manner that potential V is left over there. Okay. So we have studied electrostatic potential as V equal to W by Q. So from that we have W is equal to V into Q. Now suppose as you are keeping on putting charge to the upper plate. So it is getting positively charged. Now intermediate in between you are putting an additional charge dq to the upper plate. So what happens? This dq is positive, this is of course positive. So what happens? They start repelling each other. Initially it doesn't have any charge, so it's easy for you to dump. But in between, as it is going on charging, what happens? Similar kind of charges they want to repel. So we need to do some extra work or additional work to put the dq over the plate. So that dw is equal to v dq. And you know equation regarding capacitance and q is q equal to cv, therefore v is equal to q by c. Now suppose you are putting a charge q, what is the potential therefore? Q by c. And what will be the total work done? In order to put a charge dq, this is v dq. So to put the whole charge from 0 to q, initially it was 0, finally it is q. So integral dw within the limits 0 to Q, that is known as W. Total work to make the charge increase from 0 through capital Q. 0 through capital Q. dq by C into dq. Again integration, x raised to n dx format. X raised to n dx means n has a value 1, x is replaced by q. So the value is q raised to 1 plus 1 by 1 plus 1. Q square by 2 within the limits 0 to q. Give the values, upper limit q, lower limit 0. This for sure cancels. So the answer is q square by 2c. Now you can write the same equation in three different manner, taking two variables at a time. So if you want to put q as c square v square, you can put here. So 1 cancels, the remaining is half cv square. Again, if you want to substitute for c as q by v, substitute for c as q by v, 1 q and 1 q cancels, v going up, you will get qv by 2. So these are the three possible equations for work done, and this work done is stored as electrostatic potential energy within the plates. Therefore, this work done is defined as U. It is denoted by the letter U, the energy stored in a capacitor. So you can memorize half CV square easily, because half mv square we have an equation registered as kinetic energy. Similarly, another equation, half CV square. The other two are the different forms of the same equation using the relation Q equal to CV. Hope it is clear. If any doubts, please put in the comment box. For sure, I will respond. Thank you for listening. Thank you.